Singapore authorities say that tech companies slashed 1,270 jobs between July and November last year. Recruiters estimate that another 1,000 job cuts took place in the first quarter this year.
One of the biggest factors is that there's an unprecedented boom during the COVID years. In that sense that there was a zero interest rate environment, there was a lot of venture money floating around, the pandemic ended, so whatever perceived demands for certain services like e-commerce, logistics, et cetera, the demand dropped. And when the demand drops, when interest rates go up, the venture money dries up, the layoffs happens.
Instead of hiring contract workers for greater flexibility, companies overcommitted by hiring full-timers with exorbitant salaries, often to stop them from joining competitors.
Firms basically overhired, invested in a lot of projects. So what we are seeing right now is not necessarily downsizing, but right-sizing.
Beyond layoffs, recruiters say companies could look at remote hiring as a cost-cutting strategy.
In the past, it's all about assembling at one location. But right now, if you start to think, and COVID has really accelerated that thinking, is that talents are everywhere in the world. You don't have to just compete for talent here in Singapore. Companies can basically tap into the global talent pool at a much lower cost and still achieve their kind of product dream.
Despite the cutbacks, observers are confident that Singapore will remain a tech talent hub in the long term.
The government actually here is investing a lot in tech, so the examples are the tech district coming up in Punggol in the east, which is going to give rise to like 28,000 jobs over the next 5 years.
In fact, even in the short term, companies are investing heavily in niche skills such as AI, data science, data analytics, and cybersecurity.
It's unclear whether the layoffs will continue in this part of the world, but the digital economy in Southeast Asia is expected to surpass $300 billion in the next 2 years. So the demand for tech talent will remain relatively high in Singapore and beyond, not only from tech companies, but also from other sectors that are in the midst of their digital transformation. Miro Lu, CGTN, Singapore.